If you were able to take a minute and look back at your past relationships, how many of those relationships would you say you were really excited about, that you found exactly what you wanted and you hadn't settled for less than you deserve? If there were more than a few, then you may be in danger of repeating history in dating people that you aren't actually excited about and that you feel like you're settling for. Today, what I want to do is I want to share with you 4 ways in how you can stop settling for less in any relationship. For the best dating and relationships, hit the bell, subscribe so that you get notified when new fabulous videos just like the one you're about to watch right now drop every single week. So the first thing that you can do in ensuring that you never settle for less than you deserve is really get clear on what you want. And I know you maybe think, well, of course, I know exactly what I want. I've got a list. It starts here, it ends here. It's fabulous. I know exactly what I want. Now all I need to do is find the guy. But the thing is nobody is going to meet the list of requirements that is a Santa Christmas wish list long. So what you need to do is you need to get very clear about what your negotiables are and what your non-negotiables are, because what you'll end up doing is when nobody meets the Santa Christmas wish list, then you start settling for things that you didn't really think about that actually was the most important things for you. So write it down. What are your negotiables? What could you let slide? Maybe it's the dad bod, maybe it's the salary. What is it for you that if you had to give something up, you could give this up? And then what are the non-negotiables? So date 1, if a non-negotiable presents itself, you don't waste time, you do not settle, it's not going to work, and you immediately know. So get clear on what your negotiables are and your non-negotiables before going out on another date with another man. The second way that you can stop settling for relationships that don't excite you, that you don't feel like you actually want on the deepest levels, is to understand why you ever settled in the first place. Why did you go for a guy or commit to a guy that you actually didn't really want to be with? What was it for you? The real root cause and root reason I can help you with. Here in this video, I can't really do that because it's all on a subconscious level. So in my Find the One program, I do what's called a rapid transformational session where we go in and we uncover and discover on a subconscious level why you feel that you deserve less than what you really do deserve, and what relationships you're trying to recreate from your past to allow yourself to believe that it was never you in those past relationships, that you are lovable. You see, we try and recreate relationships that hadn't worked in the past because we so desperately want to feel like it wasn't our fault. And here right now, I can say to you, it wasn't your fault. You are lovable. You are worth any guy that you want, but unfortunately, that information needs to be given to your subconscious thought through rapid transformational therapy that I do offer in my Find the One program. So if you are interested in that, definitely go to www.kellyhatch.com to book a discovery call with me, because I would love to help you uncover the root cause, the why. We always need to be asking why. No matter the problem, there's always a why, and the why is where you need to go, and it's most likely a subconscious why, because 95% of our day, our life, our thinking, our behaviors are run on a subconscious level. Only 5% of what we feel we're in control of is what we're actually in control of. So definitely take some time to uncover why you've been settling for the men that you're not that excited about in your past. Third way that you can stop settling for less than you deserve in your relationships is start by using the word no more. No, 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 no. Nobody states this better than Martha Beck, one of Oprah's life coaches, in her book, Finding the North Star. What she talks about in this book is that we have an essential self and we have a social self. And these two selves are conflicting. You see, when we're born with an essential self of what we really want, who we really are. But as we start to have life experiences, as Martha Beck says, is that our social self begins to develop as to what other people's expectations are for us, what other people want for us. You can think of it as if you're a baby and the first time that you crack a smile, that's your essential self. But when your mind starts to notice that mom likes it when I smile, well, now that is your social self. And what happens is, to a lot of us, is we start to socialize out our essential self. As a toddler, what was most toddlers' favorite word? No. As soon as they learn that word no, they say it from the rooftop to the floor. No, 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 no. They get so excited to scream it, to yell it. No is one of their favorite words until it's socialized out of them to become a yes. So when you're dating somebody and they start to show up in ways that you don't want, that you don't approve, your social self has conditioned you to say yes to behaviors and things that your essential self doesn't want. It cries out with anxiety. We don't want this. But your social self says, no, this is the way that it is. This is the way that mommy has taught me, or my teachers, or whoever. But what you need to do is you need to find your no again. And when you feel yourself start to settle for less than you deserve, you scream that no out like you're a 2-year-old having a toddler meltdown because you're being socialized to say yes and you say no. No, that doesn't work for me. No, I expect more from you. No, I will not settle for less than I deserve. So start saying no more in your relationships. The fourth and final way that you can stop settling for less than you deserve in the relationships in your life is to stop settling for a life you don't want to be living on your own. What are the things that you've always wanted to do? Where are the places you've always wanted to visit? What are the things you've always wanted for your life? You see, when we're settling in other areas of our lives, it leads us to settle in our relationships. If you're living your best life, if you're going out and calendaring in and scheduling in your dreams, you're going to attract higher caliber men. You're going to not allow yourself to settle for less in relationships because you're not allowing yourself to settle for less in your everyday life, in your career, in your hobbies. What is it that you want to be doing in your life that you're not doing? And you may be thinking everything, but there's always something else. There's always something else. What is it that you've always wanted to do, but you're waiting for the guy, or you're waiting for the right moment, or you're waiting for permission to do that thing. Today, right now, decide not to settle for less in your life, your personal life, and start doing the things that you've always wanted to do. And what you're going to find is once you stop settling in your personal life and in your own goals and aspirations and dreams, you will find that you will not settle for less in love, dating, and relationships. Because when we do the things we say we're going to do, we build confidence in ourselves. We build trust in ourselves. We start to take care of ourselves in ways that we hadn't before, and that will leak into your love life. So it will attract a high caliber guy, and it will cause you to not settle for less than you deserve, like maybe you have in the past. So start living your very best life. And again, get clear on what your negotiables are and what your non-negotiables are. Find out that why, especially that subconscious why that's keeping you stuck, settling for less than you deserve. And then make sure that you find your no again. Don't be afraid to say no to people, no to men. No to whatever it is. Your essential self is screaming out, this is a no for us. Say it, do it, believe it. No, 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 no. And lastly, and maybe in some ways most importantly for you right now today, start calendaring in a life that you don't want to settle for anymore. Start calendaring in the things that you've been waiting to do, because I'm giving you permission right now to do it. So go out and do it. And stop settling for less in relationships, because you will. He's out there. Find the one. So if you liked this video, in the comments below, tell me what it is that you are going to start calendaring into your personal life. I love hearing from you and from women when they tell me what it is that they're going after and achieving and living their very best life. And as always, always remember that you were meant to love and be loved. And if you are ready to uncover the why, the subconscious why, as to why you have been settling for less in your love life, that really is the root reason that's holding you back from finding the one, the love of your life, please book a discovery call with me. Let's talk about it. Let's uncover it, discover it together. Until then, hit the bell, subscribe so that I see you next week.